Hello, Staten Island. How you doing? My name is Todd Bavona, reporting for the Staten Island Advance, and welcome to another edition of Together SI Business Spotlight, where we chat with someone from the small business community on Staten Island. And today we are very happy to have Dina Rosenthal joining us. She's the Executive Director for the Staten Island Children's Museum. Dina, how are you?
I'm good, Todd. Thank you for having me.
Great to have you on, Dina. Dina, let's get right into the Staten Island Children's Museum. Tell us about it. How long has Staten Island Children's Museum been around for, and what do you guys offer?
We've been here on Staten Island for 40 years. We used to be down on Beach Street, but we moved on to the campus of Snug Harbor Cultural Center, a beautiful place to have a children's museum. We have 10 hands-on interactive exhibits that kids can play on and in and with. We offer enrichment services to a kid's education. We're partners to the New York City public schools. You can learn art, dance, music, performing arts, science. It's a really fun place to come and play and be a kid.
Excellent spot. Gotham Training Productions has been happy to be there before. We had a great time. Special thanks to Jennifer Dudley for inviting us to the Staten Island Children's Museum in the past. Now, Dina, that was a lot about what you guys offer, but then COVID-19 hits. You can't offer that during the quarantine, right? So what did that mean for the Staten Island Children's Museum? Did you do any virtual offerings, or what went on there during quarantine?
COVID-19 is antithetical to everything we do. You can't social distance and not touch things in an interactive, high-touch space. So we closed our doors and we pivoted. While the building is closed, the museum's programs continued online. We have Zoom classes that you can do with some of our dancers, the ones that you helped us videotape. We also have videos on science and art activities that you can do with items you find in your home. We are also providing printouts that we're giving to the Department of Education. You can find them on our website if you want to print them at home, or you can get them from any of the grab-and-go meal centers. So we've pivoted to online programs.
Excellent. So you've been doing a little bit of the online stuff, which is necessary at this point in time to get creative with it. Now that brings me to moving forward now are these offerings on the virtual setting, is that something you think you're going to keep doing, or how do you have to reinvent how the Staten Island Children's Museum functions as a business moving forward, and the precautions you need to take in order to keep you, your employees, and guests safe?
That is the million-dollar question, Todd. Every day we learn new information about COVID-19 and managing people's risks. And so we're still in that space of figuring out how the museum can best protect its visitors and its staff and create an interactive space. So this is the field, not just the Staten Island Children's Museum, but children's museums, science centers across the country are engaging in a dialogue about that. So I can't really tell you how we're going to open up, but we are working on making sure that kids can come back and play inside the museum very safely.
Of course, and it's going to take a little bit of time to figure all that out. And you're right, and that's something, Dina, that we've been hearing from everyone that joined us for the Business Spotlight is information keeps coming in, and almost at one point it seemed like every hour. Now with phase 1 open, phase 2, New York City in phase 2, still news seems to be breaking with how to open up, so it's going to take some time. Dina, let's end on a positive note, good note. What's a silver lining you can share with everyone at home, or a good aspect that came out of all this and whatnot, Dina?
Wow. I think that families spending time together is really important. I know that parents probably feel overwhelmed by the togetherness that all families are having, but I think we need to be thankful and grateful that we have this ability to take a pause, to enjoy spending time with each other, playing with our kids, really engaging in them. And this is what children's museums are all about. It's about discovery, it's about learning, it's about being a partner in your kids' education. And so we hope that people are using the materials that either we've made available or any of the cultural organizations, lots of materials out there. I mean, I think you've even seen streaming from Broadway singers who are bringing that information right into your home. And it might engage a child or a family that never thought, I'm interested in this topic in Broadway and singing and dancing in this topic. And we hope that when we reopen, you can come back and do those things with us.
And everyone's looking forward to it. I think everyone's getting a little cabin fever being at home. And I think of note of all your staff developing skills in order to deliver that online content, right, Dean? I mean, that's another great thing is your staff adapting, wouldn't you say?
You know, children's museums are young kids. You don't really want them on screen time. And I think that COVID-19 has shown us that actually how to use computers, how to use the technology, the digital media in a way that works for us. And we're going to use a lot of the materials we produce as support. If you missed a program at the museum, well, you can go online and sort of see a mini version of it. It might be able to help us use to train our staff. So we're excited to use it as an ancillary tool when we reopen.
Great, and you know, I'm sure you've been training and offering resources to orientate new employees about the programs that you're going through with and developing and whatnot in the virtual setting, and getting excited though to open up and having people back on site. Dina Rosenthal, the executive director for the Staten Island Children's Museum, thanks so much for the time.
Todd, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right. Once again, we are appreciative to Dina for joining us. Tell us a little bit about the Staten Island Children's Museum and what they have to offer, especially in this virtual space. Well, as everyone is looking forward to getting back there and enjoying what they have to offer in person. So we're always about with this, right? All right. Thank you so much for watching this, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatnot. My name is Todd Bavona, reporting for the Staten Island Advance. This was another edition of Together SI Business Spotlight. Take care. We'll see you soon.